are you? Who 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 are you?
In West Philadelphia, born and raised at the PEACOCK'S, where I spend most of my days. What's up, people? What's up? What's up? This is your boy, your homie, the one and only Kilowatts 804, your favorite up-and-coming YouTuber. Coming at you with a, well, I've been waiting to do this review, man. It's a show that kind of slipped under the radar for me for a while. We're talking about Bel-Air. That's one of PEACOCK'S original series. Man, a lot of y'all probably already know what I'm talking about. It's the drama show based on the comedy show Prince of Bel-Air with Will Smith. You know, this damn show is so good, man. It's so good, it's so good. Look, season 1, I said, man, I wish I did a review on this joke when it came out. But I caught on late. So I was like, man, just hearing Bel-Air, I was like, man, it's a drama. I was like, I just thought it was just, I was like, I don't know about that, man. It's gonna be done distastefully, man. Because the comedy aspect of the actual show with Will Smith was really what it was hanging his hat on, man. That what made the show what it was as a comedy. So to hear about it being a drama, then I saw who was starring in it, man. I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You don't look like Will Smith. Yeah, so they got my man Jabari Banks as Will Smith. They got Cassandra Freeman as Vivian Banks. Jimmy Akingbola as Jeffrey. You got Olai Sholatan as Carlton Banks. Coco Jones as Hillary Banks. Kiri Akbar as Ashley Banks. You got Jordan L. Jones as Jazz. You got Adrian Holmes as Philip Banks. So those are the primary characters. I'm missing anybody, but that's primarily who they are in the house, man. Not familiar with a lot of these actors' works. Not like that. I've seen them; they look familiar. Some of them do, but definitely not familiar with my man, goddamn Jabari Banks. I wasn't familiar with him at all. But man, so it took me a while to even get to it, man. It was just, I guess, it was just so much going on, or so much to look at when this show came out. And not to mention it's on Peacock at the time, which was like, what the hell is Peacock? I'm still like, the hell is Peacock? I know what Peacock is now. It started to be a goddamn problem for some of these other damn streaming channels. I know somebody at work or somebody somewhere said, hey, man, check out that Bel-Air, man, that joint like that. I said, what? Bel-Air? So by the time I just happened to look at one episode, and I saw the first episode, and I was hooked, man. That was it. I said, wow. I said, okay. So it's not really, of course we knew it wasn't gonna be a comedy, but I'm like, okay, I can dig this. Somehow, somewhere, I can dig this. You know what I'm saying? You got the witness. It's still the same, similar story, still similar backdrop. A whole lot of different changes, but it's serious. It's mad grounded, man. Because remember, this is a drama, not necessarily a comedy. Not to say funny stuff can't happen, but yo, man, you got the person you have to set me on the most is the guy that's playing Will Smith in this jump, man. And man, oh boy. He got just as much charisma as Will Smith, the actual real Will Smith. He does. He has it. He got much swag, just as much as the original Will Smith. You know what I'm saying, in the show. But yeah, man. But I can dig it because the story, the backdrop to his story is, he got in trouble in Philly. His family are somewhat connected. You know what I'm saying? Talking about Uncle Phil, Aunt Viv. They connected. So he got in some trouble. And they saved him, man. He has to move out of Philly. So they painted that whole backdrop in season 1. I'm not going through everything that happened in season 1, but I do need to set it up. But eventually, ultimately, he does go to Bel-Air, and he's like a fish out of water, man. He just, but even still, he's from Philly. You know what I'm saying? He got the swag. He bringing all that with him. Eventually, ultimately, it's some stuff he has to get used to, some changes he has to get used to. Just that living, but man, Uncle Phil, Aunt Viv, they are rich now. They are way well off than it was with the show, man. And the swag is there where everybody got swag, man. Everybody. We just this ain't even, I can't even say this is a review, because right now what this is a review of is season 2, the first 3 episodes. Last Thursday, on Peacock, they released 3 episodes back to back. So instead of me, there'll be a long goddamn review right here, man. It's sort of like, I'm gonna call it a review / intro to this season 2. because I ain't gonna go through all. I'm just talking about the characters from characters, man. Character to character. We won't do character pieces on this jump. So it does get spoilery from this point on. But man, all these characters, but I'm in love with this world, man. With these characters, because it's like, you know, you have some. It's like different subplots within the show, and all of them are necessary, are good. You know what I'm saying? It's interesting to see where this character goes and what happens, man. It's just so intriguing, man. The writing is on point with this show. I gotta give it up to him, man. The writing is on point. It keeps me engaged every time. I watched all 3 of the first episodes of season 2 back to back, y'all. Back to back. I was enjoying it. It's been a while since I seen Bel-Air. But then I heard a YouTube by the name of Movie Babe. Shout out to you, baby. I had to get it to you, baby. Thank you for letting me know it was airing. I had asked, I said, when did y'all air? She said, yeah, it's already airing. And I said, what? Oh man. So I checked it out, man. Yeah, man. I said, man, I gotta tell my people this, man. Y'all gotta get on to this show, man. You got to. Bel-Air. That's what I'm talking about. If you don't know about it, let me tell you, get into this show, man. It's a good goddamn show, man. Real good. And then and I like how they're able in this whole show. I like how they're able to implement, you know, current situations, current news, current incidents that happen. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff, like I think with George Floyd is implemented in the show. So current affairs, things that happen with the black community are actually incorporated somehow. They even do what they're doing in this season, man. I love how they do that, man. Oh man, the writers on point, man. The writers on point. Make each character interesting. Now each character is not exactly the same as they was in the show. That's for sure. But the Will Smith one, yeah, he's not exact, but he hitting similar beats. He doing that. You know what I'm saying? I could dig him. He all right. He's cool. He's down to earth. Boy, he still, you know, he got some issues with himself. You know what I'm saying? He be arrogant at times. You know what I'm saying? That's where he get him in trouble sometimes. But for the most part, he's a good-hearted dude, and he just learning, man, how to adjust. He's trying to find his way. But that's the character, right? Even in season 2, that'll be the shot for him. He's pretty much the same Will. If y'all remember season 1, if you watched it, you know, him and Uncle Phil had a falling out. He was lied to about his father, who was actually in season 1 was actually Marlon Wayans. That's the only thing about season 1 I did not agree with. That was a bad casting choice. I didn't think Marlon Wayans. Nah, man, he didn't fit the part, man. Because when you meet Will Smith's mother in the show or whatever, and you think she's supposed to have been with Marlon Wayans, this guy? I mean, nah, man. Marlon, I guess he did the best he could, but I just didn't see him as good. Nah, I didn't see that at all. But Will Smith, you know what I'm saying? You know, ultimately he left at the season 1. He left the house to find his own way. I was like, what the hell does that mean? What you gonna do, man? Him and Jazz are cool, but Will, he like I said, while he's out there, he's getting money by balling in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Doing street ball, and he making money off that. His goal is to get noticed. He's still going to the same Bel-Air Academy or whatever it is, that school he goes to. He still go to school, but that's what he's doing. He's making money on the side by balling. He's trying to get noticed. That's his ultimate goal, to get noticed for his balling skills, so he can get the scholarship. You know what I'm saying? All that. And I love those scenes, man. They got the balling aspect they bring into the joint. You know, we love it. You know, fellas, we love the balling. Come on, though. Some of us are ballers. I'm not a baller. Not like that. The guy that's playing Jazz, well, Jazz is not, he's not like the Jazz that was in the show, of course. The Jazz in the TV show and the comedy, he was comedic, laid back. There wasn't too much to him. In this show, they gave this guy mad personality. He into music, and he's Will Smith's best friend, man. He got his back. So Will has been staying with him ever since he left the house. But to make, and he cool. And remember, in the show, Jazz had a thing for Hillary. In this joint, yeah, Jazz, he actually has Hillary. He got her. And I said, I could dig that. I dig that, man. It's all right, though. I rock with this. I love the situations they get into with these on this show, man. Uncle Phil, man, got a plan. Uncle Phil in the comedy show, he weighed about 300 pounds, 350. I'm gonna say about that. This Uncle Phil, nah. Homie slim, smooth, suave. He got his own swag. Successful. Him and Will did have a close relationship before they split. And at some point they rectified their issues or whatever. But yeah, Uncle Phil, he's just, it's more to him than meets the eye, man. You know what I'm saying? But I could dig the way he come at it. He sincerely loves his family. He loves Will. And he's about his money, man. He's about trying to get to that next level, man. He didn't succeed as to get the nomination as a DA because this stuff he pulled was trying to get Will Smith out of trouble in the first season. So he knew that was gonna look bad, man. Him pulling strings so he don't get arrested and all this other stuff. But he said he accepted that and he moved on with it. You know what I'm saying? So he went back to his firm. That we found out he went back to his law firm because that's where he really belonged to from the jump. But something's fishy with that about him going back. So I guess we're gonna find out more with that. Aunt Viv, it's more to her than it was in the show, of course. She has a passion for art, and that's what she did. And season 1 explored that a lot. Season 2, we come back and she's still doing that. But I guess the guy that she's partnered with don't take her seriously, so she has an issue with that and all that. But she's still Aunt Viv, man. She's there. She loves Will Smith to death, man. She loves him to death. But she keeps Uncle Phil balanced. Because sometimes he be on some other stuff, and she be right there to give him that goddamn look like, yo, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? But I love the dynamic between them two, and to see the power couple actually work and see behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying, what goes on in the house. Jeffrey is nothing like he was in the goddamn show. No goddamn way. This Jeffrey is like a 007 agent, man. I still don't know what the hell he do. He's supposed to be a butler, but he don't care like a butler, man. This dude G'd up, and I love the actor that played him, man. He's suave as a mug, man. I appreciate that, brother. But there's more to him than meets the eye, man, straight up. I think this dude used to be a hitman or something, man. But he got his own backstory, something dealing with his son, his child. Something happened, and at some point in the season 1, him and Uncle Phil, they get into it. They get into it because, you know, he intervened and helped Will Smith out. And helping Will out kind of put Uncle Phil in a precarious position, and they kind of part ways. But of course, in this season, they squash and bring them back together. I like that y'all recognize that the writers, they know that it's like, yo, man, we got to get everybody back together. Everybody can't be split up. Everything got to happen in the house. What's up? So everybody resolve their differences, man. And he is back in the house, but Uncle Phil doesn't. It's just some things that's going on. I'm noticing in these current episodes. He don't really trust Jeffrey like he did before. Let's put it that way. It's starting to sick in. Like, okay, but still, Jeffrey, he's loved by the family. Will and him got closer because of what he did, and it's all good. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not sure exactly what Jeffrey's role. He's a butler. He makes sure he just take care of things. He's like anything you need, he gonna get it done. Man. Hillary is nothing like the Hillary in the show, the comedy show. Nothing like her. Not at all. She's darker. She is beautiful. She's fine as hell. Tall as hell, too. But she's really setting out to be her own person, do her own thing. She can cook her ass off. She got a catering business. She's trying to fly off with, I guess. You know, if you're independent, if you're your own boss, you're a boss. You don't answer to nobody. But when you partner up, it's a partnership. So you gotta learn to take the good with the bad with that, man. But you can tell she gonna branch off into and do her own thing. Cause the girl she partnered up with, I don't know, I ain't say she's doing anything wrong or bad, but she just got her own way of doing things. And Hillary done got into that business with her. And I love the dynamic between her and goddamn Jazz. You know what I'm saying? She really, Jazz like, well, you don't want to acknowledge that we are a couple and this and that, and she kind of reluctant to do so. She says because, you know, and I can understand it to a certain degree. Like, yeah, you know, we don't want the public to know I'm with somebody because sometimes, you know, I'm trying to sell myself. You know, I want people to think I'm attainable. And Jazz like, man, that's some bullshit. And that's true to a certain degree. I mean, you don't have to be there. Everybody don't do it that way. Not necessarily, they don't. But anyway, but I love this Hillary. I love what's going on. And it's a lot to it. Man, I just love that they put more depth to these characters than it was in the TV show. Of course, TV show with just 30 minutes, a 30-minute comedy show. How much depth can you give it? Carlton, the goddamn. What can I say about this dude, man? Is he anything like the one in the show, the TV show, the comedy? Yes and no. In season 1, he definitely not intact with his people. You know what I'm saying? With his black people, he a little out there. But remember, Carlton Banks on the comedy TV show he was a complete square. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't no sellout, but he was just a complete square. And that's kind of what he is, and he was in this season 1, man. Short dude. I just never, they cast, and I was like, man, everybody, that's the one character I heard from people like, yo, goddamn, this Carlton, he into doing drugs and stuff. What's up with this guy, man? A crackhead. What the fuck? And like, no, he's a privileged. He was in season 1. He was a privileged, annoying goddamn fool. And of course, him and Will didn't get along at first. Because he was very jealous of Will at first and all this other stuff. But he also has a condition. He has an anxiety attack. So I can appreciate them throwing that into the mix, man. That's don't make him a complete square and give him no death. They give him more death when he do this. But he has an anxiety attack, so he take medication for that. But he was doing drugs and all this other stuff at the same time. Because that life in Bel Air, it's just like, yo, it's parlay, man. They driving Porsches and everything to school and all this stuff, man. I said, damn, I can't relate to this at all. But him, it was like, I didn't like him. I don't say I didn't like him. I just was trying to see what's up with him at first, and I got it. Short little dude, man, but I love that, man. Season 2, he is straight, man. I like him. I love him on season 2. They fixed all that, because season 1, he went through some stuff before he really got close with Will. He damn near hated Will, man, because Will was kind of taking his girlfriend and some more stuff, or the girl that he actually liked, and they just went through that whole drama, man. Y'all gotta go back and see season 1, man. That jump was off the chain, man. But season 2, he's cool in there, and he's being more accepted by his own people, his black people, because he seemed to be a mark last season, trying to be accepted by a lot of white people at his school and this and that, and not being played like that. You know how that can be for some people, man. And he didn't understand Will coming there and making, and that's what Will did, coming there and bring some reality, did a reality check on him. Like, yo, man, you selling out your own people the way you act. You let the people clown you like this and that, man. So I can appreciate that back and forth between them. Right quick, Ashley, she's not the same. She's a precious little thing. And we actually get to see the original Ashley from the comedy show. She's a teacher in the school in this season, man. So I said, oh wow, okay. Shout out. But yeah, man. But Ashley, she's I know last season she was going through some stuff dealing with her sexuality, man. I think she was supposed to be attracted to girls or something. And it kind of looked like they got away from that, because I ain't seen no more of that in this season. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so they kind of got away from that. Now she just more so, she don't have a big role. She got, you know, she it's something there, but she ain't got a big role. They ain't really dealing with that sexuality thing. She more so reading books, talking about being black and all this stuff. Just, you know, they putting that issue into, ain't no issue. It became an issue for some. You know what I'm saying? Black history, black content, books and stuff in school. You know how it is right now with some people trying to banish or they trying to burn the goddamn books in school, man. They don't black, just straight up, that's what that is. Anything teaching black history, they are against. Some of these people are against. That's current day now. And they kind of incorporated it into the show. Cause this teacher, that's the girl that played Ashley. What's her name, man, in the show, the TV show? I forgot her damn name. But that was she. She played a teacher, and occasionally she'd give them books to read and stuff like that. And some of these, and I guess it was a little white student that didn't like the book or whatever. I thought there was some stuff going on, but it's a lot going on. But I love how they're able to weave that into the show. It's like, oh, it's just making so much current, man. It's like, yo, it's like, it's relevant as hell. They make it very relevant. The content, make the content relevant. I'm on I just finished episode 3, 1, 2, and 3. So we're going into 4. But man, all like I said, and I ain't gonna go so deep with it today. Next week, I will go deep with it about what happened, this and that. But I just had to put it out there, man. I said, yo, man, I can't believe I ain't do a goddamn review or something for this goddamn show. It's on Peacock. Come out, I believe, every Thursday. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get into this joint, man. This show right, man. I love this joint. It's a lot of bull crap out there, but this was a good damn show. I'm glad I finally sat down and watched it. Shout out to Movie Big. Thank you for putting me on to this joint. But let me know what's playing. Yeah, man, I'm having a good time with this, man. But y'all get on to the show, man. Bel Air. But anyway, that's my review. I don't even know what's a review. It's something of season 1 and 2 of Bel Air. I'm telling you, this is the starting point. Next week, we're going to review the episode, and we're going to take it from there. But have y'all seen this show? I'm pretty sure a lot of you have. Let me know what you think about it. Are you cool with the changes they done made from the comedy show to the drama? And just what it is. Let me know what it is, man. I know I'm feeling it. I love this, man. I love this all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? It's me all day, dog. But anyway, y'all get back to me. This your boy Kilowatts 804. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna get back at you with another video. You know how I do. And I'll see you later. Peace.